yes, product is important. And if you have a great product, it will kind of go viral on its own, right? And yes, if you are better at marketing, you kind of don't need to sell much because you have pre-sold people. Like I had a sales call today. He joined and said like, man, I was pre-sold before this call. It happens all the time. So that's what happens when you have good marketing, when you have good content that nurtures people. But at the end of the day, if you don't have this, or if you even have this, if you have this, if you are great at sales, that's what matters. Because you can be great at marketing and have a good product, but if you don't have any sales skills, if you don't have any sales process, no one can pay you, right? And if you do have strong sales, you will get clients that can give you the customers, the feedback, to the money to go and do better marketing and make your product better based on data, right? So this is exactly like what he helped me with. And now I will tell you how you can specifically implement this. And this sounds very simple, but all I had and all I did is I had an offer and niche that I liked, that I loved, that I was passionate about, that I believed in. Number two, I started selling that. In my case, it was a one-on-one mentorship with me because I wasn't selling it. And then I started just telling people, hey, yeah, like this is the price. I think you should buy this. Here's why. What's your goal? What do you want to accomplish? Okay, what have you tried else? Okay, I have this thing. What do you think? And if the people were saying, no, I was saying, why? Why are you saying that? Like, why it's not good? They were telling me next time I was implementing that feedback with that other prospect. And people started buying. That's all. I just reached out to people and said, do you want this or do you know anyone that will do this? Right? And I'm not saying that if you do this in a month, you will make $1 million or like you will become a trillionaire in a second. No. But if you just have something, have some skill that you get better at and just focus on selling it, on advertising it, on promoting it, then you're going to make money. And here's exactly how you can do this. And like this is what helped, because there were two things that helped me. Number one is that the encouragement from Hormozi, hey, Howard, you would rather do this. And I loved and respected him, and I still do a lot. And I said, okay, I'm going to follow this. I'm going to do this, right? So that was the inspiration, the motivation to do this. And number one, I just went and I sold it. And if we break it down, it sounds simple, but like if you want to make $1 million, right? Like you either need to sell like $1,000 course, program, education, a service, affiliate, whatever, to 1,000 people, right? Or you need to sell a $10,000 thing to 100 people, or you need to sell a $100,000 thing to 10 people, right? That one, okay, that one is a little bit psychologically hard for most of us, but you can for sure sell a 10K thing. You can sell a $500 thing to like 2,000 people, you know? That's all. And to actually sell to, let's say, 1,000 people, to make it simple, a $1,000 thing, which is when you will make $1 million, means that unless you at least made an offer to 1,000 people, you can't make 1,000 sales. And this assumes 100% close rate, which won't happen. But if a lot of us right now watching this video, we haven't even made 1,000 offers to people. So if you are not doing this, if you are watching videos on YouTube, if you are thinking, sitting, reading books, or whatever, or maybe you are already making money, but you want to scale, but you are not making enough offers, this is what you need to improve, right? And to be realistic, probably like maybe, 1 to 10% of the people are gonna say yes from everyone that you are gonna DM to jump on a call with you. If you are gonna sell on sales calls, then from 1,000 people, probably you will need like 4,000 calls. For most people, assuming 25% of the people are gonna buy, which is average close rate for calls, like it can be higher, for me it's like 50%, but it can be lower. And it's not because I'm the best salesperson, by the way, it's because I believe in what I do and that helps, right? So anyway, so on this point, it's like you need at least 4,000 calls then, which means that like you need probably for 400 days in a row, right, book 10 calls a day, which sounds a lot, but if you're not doing this, then how you are gonna make $1 million? Right? But the good news here is that if you increase your close rate to like 50%, you will only need to do this for 200 days in a row, right? Or you will only need to book 5 calls a day, right? So, or maybe you are selling something, a school community or a course, whatever, and it's $1,000. You are not selling with calls, let's say. Then let's say your about page conversion is 2%. So 2% of the people that visit your page buy. This means that you need 50,000 people. And if 50,000 people visit your page, you will generate 1,000 buyers, right? If I'm not mistaken. So 1,000 buyers, why $1,000? You will make $1 million, right? If you want 10,000 buyers to make $10 million, you will need 500,000 people. Now, you can't get 500,000 people because it's a lot in a month. But can you do that like in a few years? Yeah. In a few months? Yeah. Like if you post good content, right? So all this to say, it all comes down to math. Like, and if we are not doing offers, we are not gonna make money. So all you really need is to understand, to have an offer that you believe in. If you have it, great. Then you skip this step. If you don't, you need to just find this. Number 2, which is what you are passionate about, who you want to serve, who do you want to help, right? Number 2 is, after you figure this out, or you have already figured out, a lot of you just need to sell it. Just do it. That's how I did. I said, okay, like, why am I not selling? Why am I waiting that someone is going to save me? Why am I waiting that a piece of content will go viral and it will make me sales? If it goes viral, but if I don't have a sales page, or I'm not trying to sell every day, or it's not optimized, like it's not going to work. So I need to sell, right? And for this, all you need to do practically, and this is what I did, is you need to allocate at least 4 hours a day. This is exactly what I did. 4 hours every day. If you are working 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the evening. If you are full-time on this, you can spend this easily during the day whenever you want to. Whatever you have to do, you do this, and don't make excuses. I know it's not easy, but I have clients with several kids, and they are married, and they have a job, and they are making tens of thousands of dollars a month at the same time. Same person. A lot of them. And don't ask me why they have jobs. There are like situations like that where, anyway, we'll talk about it later. But all this to say is that if someone is doing all of that, it's possible. Now, a lot of these trainings are available for free with all of the templates, AI tools, private feedback for you to be able to implement in your business. And guess what? It's absolutely free. So if you're interested, the link will be down below in the description and you can apply to join there.